So good morning and welcome to DN News Online Television. We're coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So this is how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police looked like this morning after the appearance of the 7 lawmakers on yesterday. So this is how it looked like. This is the main entrance of the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So you can see here, this is how it looked like this morning here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police after the appearance of the 7 lawmakers on yesterday. This is how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police looked like this morning. This is DN News Online Television. The name is George Koffa, coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, right day after the appearance of the 7 lawmakers on yesterday here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. And so you can see for yourself, this is how it looked like. So the life of former House Speaker J. Fonati Koffa, Representative Jacob Dibley, Representative Dixon Sibo, Representative Abu Bena Kamara, they all spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police after they were being charged yesterday by the Liberia National Police, and they are currently in police custody, and we are told they will be sent to court on Monday. The police has said they have all of the evidence in their possession to go after this case. So yesterday, Fonati Koffa, Jacob Dibley, Priscilla Cooper, Dixon Sibo, Abu Kamara, they were all charged yesterday, and they spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So this is how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police looked like this morning of the 7 lawmakers on yesterday. So keep watching DN News Online Television. The name is George Koffa, coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So keep watching, keep sharing it live as we bring you update here from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So yesterday the police finally charged 5 suspects. 5 suspects. That were involved into the arson attack at the Capitol building some months ago. So yesterday, 7 lawmakers appeared here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, and out of the 7, 2 of them was released because the police said there were no evidence. There were no trace of evidence to link the 2 lawmakers that were released on yesterday. The life of District Number 3 Representative Bon County Josiah Marvin Cole, District Number 9 Representative Honorable Frank Satie Foko, the both of them was released by the Liberia National Police after the police said there's no evidence to link them to the crime, and so they were released. They are now free men. They can now go at the Capitol building and do their work. But former House Speaker J. Fonati Koffa, former Deputy Speaker J. Fonati Koffa, and District Number 2 Grand Creek County Representative, along with District 16 Representative Dixon Sibo, District Number 15 Representative Mosualo County Abu Bena Kamara, Mosualo County District 5 Representative Priscilla Cooper, and District Number 3 Representative Grand Julia County Jacob Dibley. They were all charged for arson, and they spent their first night at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. and we've been informed that by Monday they will be sent to court, and the police will now have the obligation to prove this case to all reasonable doubt. So last night the Unity Party issued a press statement commending the Liberia National Police for coming to this far with this investigation, because this Capitol building case is one of the major cases that every Liberians, have been calling for speedy investigation, the outcome of it. Everybody wants to know what happened to the Capitol building, to the point where the senators have to summon the Minister of Justice, the Inspector General of Police, the heads of the fire service, to give a comprehensive update about how far we are as a country in the Capitol building fire incident. And so yesterday, the police were able to arrest and charge 5 suspects, and they spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So this is DN News Online Television. The name is George Koffa. This is how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police look like this morning, after the appearance of the 7 lawmakers on yesterday. So keep watching, keep sharing. We still have so he's Unit 105 is Prince Davis. It's Officer Prince Davis. He's Unit 105. He's calling his men on his side to have a tete-a-tete with them. So that's it. That Officer Prince Davis, his code name is 105, Liberia National Police. So that's it here. So you see, this is the main entrance of the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Yesterday, you could see this entire area was being barricaded by officers of the Liberia National Police. Movement were restricted on yesterday, where you have to show your identification card. They have to ask you, where are you going, who are you going to, where do you work, do you have an identification card. So it wasn't easy here on yesterday, here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. And this morning, we still seeing the deployments of officers of the Liberia National Police to the various entrances at the headquarters here. Police officers, specifically riot police officers, still remain deployed to the various entrances here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. This is the main entrance of the Liberia National Police headquarters. So you see here, they still have officers of the Liberia National Police stay posted here at this particular entrance. This is the main entrance of the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So you still have officers deployed here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. You have armed police officers along with riot police officers still deployed here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So this is DN News Online Television. The name is George Koffa, coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, just a day after the appearance of the 7 lawmakers on the House of Representatives that were summoned yesterday, considering a person of interest in an arson attack at the Capitol building. And 5 of them spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. And so this is the other entrance of the headquarters of the Liberian National Police, but this other entrance has already been closed by officers of the Liberian National Police. So this side, no one is allowed to use this entrance of the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. So you can see it for yourself. The police have closed this side and no vehicle allowed to use this side. This particular side of the entrance of the headquarters of the Liberian National Police have been closed by officers of the Liberian National Police. So you can see for yourself, this particular entrance have been closed and no one is allowed to use this side. So let me just show you how it looked like this morning. So you see this particular entrance has been closed. No one is allowed to use this side. Not even a vehicle is allowed to use a particular side. So you can see for yourself, this is how it looks like. And officers are also deployed here. So this is the main entrance to the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. And the officers are closed this other side and no one is allowed to use it. So you see, this is how it looks like. That's our off. So this is how it looked like this morning. So we have our. This is an inspector that is making a news. A few days ago, he was being honored by a group of Liberians based on his performance as an inspector of the Liberian National Police. Liberians continue to appreciate him for the level of hard work and the way he conducted himself in the traffic. He's been able to do a lot of things. So we just want to speak to you just a minute, sir. How you doing? Yeah, so I mean, how you feel when you see Liberian celebrating you based on your performance as an officer of the Liberian National Police?
I feel good.
Okay.
For them recognizing me.
Okay.
Also, I thank God for Gregory Koffa for his great organization in the Liberian National Police for recognizing me, and also the public.
Yeah.
Do the public service. When you do the public service right at the Liberian National Police, you work for the public, you work for your house, look at you to be a good person. You have two ways in which you work for the people.
Okay.
You work for the people by serving them, controlling the traffic, you work for them. Also, making them go home soon, also recognizing you as a police officer. Thank you. It's so good. Also, try to be elevated, be the best in the future.
So how long have you spent in Liberian National Police?
I spent 20 years in Liberian National Police since I joined the Liberian National Police, since early regime.
Okay.
20 years in Liberian National Police. And before entering the service, I went to school and I graduated from Zion University.
Wow.
I took my first degree at Zion University.
So other people watching live are started asking for your contact number. So you could just call your contact number.
My contact number is 077-6380-179. And my call in the Liberian National Police 65.
So you can call that number again?
077-6380-179.
077-6380-179. Okay, thank you so much. We hope that you continue to do your job professionally, continue to get the aspiration of the Liberian people. Thank you so much. Yeah, so he's one of the officers that have been celebrated by Liberians based on his performance. He's an inspector of the Liberian National Police, where he said he has spent 20 years. So you can see the officers. This is the headquarters. This is the main entrance of the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. Okay, so the officers giving instruction to the men here. The men officers are coming out this morning. They are coming out this morning. So this is the main entrance here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So these are PSU officers. PSU officers are deployed here at the main entrance of the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. This is DN News Online Television. The name is George Koffa, coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, just a day after the appearance of the 7 lawmakers of the House of Representatives that were considered a person of interest in the arson attack case at the Capitol building. And yesterday, 5 of them were being charged, and they spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. And we told by Monday they will be forwarded to court, and the Liberia National Police will now be left with the responsibility to provide evidence against them. So yesterday, the Inspector General of Police said that the Liberia National Police has sufficient evidence. The evidence it has is strong and very, very strong. That's what he said yesterday. That's what Gregory Coleman said, that the evidence they have in their possession is strong and the evidence is very strong. So he said that the police will be able to provide all of the pieces of evidence that will require prosecution of these individuals. The former Deputy Speaker and former House Speaker, J. Fonati Koffa, from District Number 2, Grand Crew County. Dixon Sibo, former Chairman of Way, Means and Finance, Representative of District 16, Mosuralo County. Priscilla Cooper, District Number 5, Representative, Mosuralo County. Jacob Dibley, District 3, Grand Julia County. And Abu Bena Kamara, District 15, Mosuralo County. All of them spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So after they were being charged yesterday by the Liberia National Police, they spent their first night, and the law talked about 48 hours. So within 48 hours, we expect to see them being processed to court. And when they get to the court, of course, they will prove they are innocent. But all of them have said that they are innocent. So they have said they are innocent, and of course, an accused remain innocent until proven guilty. But this is how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police look like this morning. So this morning, we just stopped by to show you how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police look like since yesterday and up to this morning. So you can see here, this is the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. This is how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police look like this morning. So upon the yesterday, the Congress for Democratic Change, the CDC, issued a press statement that they will be having an emergency meeting today. The Alternative National Congress, the ANC, the All Liberian Party, ALP, CDC, Movement for Economic Empowerment, MOVE, and CMC, Citizen Movement for Change. They will be having a joint emergency meeting today as a opposition bloc, and right after that meeting, they will definitely respond to the government, the Unity Party government, for their action on yesterday for arresting key members of the oppositions and placing them behind bar. So the oppositions are informed the public through a press statement that there will be emergency meeting today, and right after that emergency meeting, the public will hear from them. And yesterday, former District Number 8 Representative Akaras Gray, a former Secretary General of the CDC, said they gave the government 24 hours to release their hierarchies from police detention, or there will be a mass protest throughout the length and breadth of Moswalo County, calling on the Liberia National Police to release those suspects that are in police custody. While United Party also issued a press statement last night commending the Liberia National Police for the effort they have made so far in reaching this level of that in particular investigation. So, but yesterday, Colonel Gregory Coleman, the Inspector General of Liberia National Police, said that the police has sufficient evidence, a very strong evidence, that the police can use to prosecute these people that were being arrested and spending their first night at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. The life of former House Speaker J. Fonati Koffa, Dixon Sibo, Abu Bena Kamara, Jacob Dibley, Priscilla Cooper, they spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, while Representative Francis Fogo and Representative Marvin Cole was being released because the police said there is no evidence to link them to the crime. So they were released on yesterday, and the rest of them spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So this is the entrance of the Liberia National Police, where you see officers of the Liberia National Police, specifically the PSU, deployed at the main entrance of the Liberia National Police. And yesterday, movement was being restricted here, where they have to ask you for your identity. And this morning again, the police have barricaded this entrance with a huge presence of officers of the Liberia National Police. But this entrance is not only about the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, as you have the Temple of Justice here. So you have the Temple of Justice here. People who work here will be coming to work, and there are other people who work here at the Temple of Justice. So they will have to pass through. So yesterday they were asking them about ID card. They want to know whether you work here, who you come to, what you coming for, all these questions. And yesterday, people who work to the Temple of Justice and all area around here that have to use the main entrance were having issue yesterday on why is it that they should be restricted, why is it that the police should be asking them questions when they have the right to go to their job site. So this particular entrance is not only about the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. You have the Temple of Justice here. People have to pass through this entrance to go at the Temple of Justice. But yesterday, they were being restricted to the point where people started complaining and people started getting angry. People started raising concern. Why would the police try to intimidate them? Why would the police be asking them? Inviting 7 lawmakers at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police for questioning what they have to do with closing the entrance that gave other people access to their offices. Why should you be there and be asking people questions? Where are they going? Who are they going to? Asking them for identification card. I have to say they have something to do with what was happening here yesterday. So what was happening here yesterday had nothing to do with their free movement. And so they raised this concern on yesterday, and unfortunately, that concern was never addressed. The officers were going by their instruction. So you have to show your ID card, you have to tell them where you're going, who you're going to, why are you going there. And that was what was happening here yesterday up to the time we left from here. This morning again, we are seeing that the officers are again barricaded this entrance. They have barricaded the entrance again. So meaning that this morning they will be asking people for ID card. They'll be asking people the same questions that they were asking yesterday. So it means that movement will be restricted again, just the way it was yesterday, because the evidence is showing here. You can see how this place looked like this morning. The officers are barricaded this particular area. So it means that if you are coming here now, you have to have your ID card. You have to tell them where you're going, who you're going to. I mean, you have to answer all these questions. And if they are not satisfied with your response, definitely you're not going to have access to this particular entrance. So that is said this morning at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So this is DN News Online Television. The name is George Koffa. But like I said, this particular entrance is not just about the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. You have the Temple of Justice here. So they have employees there that would need to go to work. So you can see this is the Temple of Justice here. And this other side, from yesterday up to this morning, this side is already closed. No one is allowed to use that particular entrance. Not even vehicle can use that entrance. Since yesterday, the officers blocked that side, and only this side is being used. Only this particular side. So there's a one-way traffic here already from yesterday up to this morning. So that's it here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So you see, officers are already been deployed here this morning. So we just want to show you how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police look like this morning. And these 5 lawmakers that spend their first night in the police cell. So this is it here. This is the Liberia National Police headquarters. So you can see how this place looked like this morning. Very peaceful environment. Very peaceful environment this morning. So these are the officers that are here this morning. See here. So this is how the police headquarters look like this morning after the appearance of those lawmakers on yesterday. So this is how it looked like this morning. So you can see here, this is the Temple of Justice, where you have the various courts. So, and that is it. The main entrance of the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So the name is George Koffa, and we coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. This morning we are here from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, day after the appearance of the 7 lawmakers on yesterday, where 5 of them spent their first night at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So Colonel Nelson Freeman, 1 or 2 of the Liberia National Police, had just arrived at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. That is the official vehicle of Colonel Nelson Freeman, the Deputy Inspector General of Police for Operation Liberia National Police. He just arrived at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So there he goes, Colonel Nelson Freeman, Deputy Inspector General of Police for Operation, had just arrived at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. And he's already here. So that's it. DN News Online Television. The name is George Koffa, coming to you live from the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. We can announce to you that the Deputy Inspector General of Police for Operation, Nelson Freeman, has arrived at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, and he's making his way in the building. So Nelson Freeman is the Deputy Inspector General of Police for Operation. His code name is Unit 102. So you can see he's now making his way within the building. He has come to inspect the ground He's the head of operation of the Liberia National Police. He's Colonel Nelson Freeman. Yesterday, he was in charge of operation. He was responsible for the deployment of officers of the Liberian National Police. We saw him coming in yesterday with a 3 pickup field of officers of the emergency response unit, and they were all deployed to the various entrances of the Liberia National Police. So he's already here. I see him talking to his men. Probably he's giving some instruction, but I cannot go in because the police have asked me to stay to where I am, and I should not go further. So I have to just follow the protocol here to be able to do my job on a very safe and secure environment. Yeah, I do not want any issue between the police and myself while doing my job. So the police have asked me to stay to where I am. I should not go further. So I'm managing the position they gave me here. So that's it. This is how they. So this is it. The name is George Cooper. So we have to go. We just wanted to stop here to show you how the headquarters of the Liberia National Police looked like this morning after the appearance of these 7 lawmakers on yesterday. And so that's it. Officers of the Liberia National Police stay here. They are stayed in charge of the various entrances of the Liberia National Police. This place is stayed in control of the Liberia National Police. So Nelson Freeman, this is the official vehicle of Nelson Freeman, the Deputy Inspector General of Police for operation. This is Unit 102. But he already is in the building. He has gone within the building. Then they are carrying men somewhere. I see them calling some officers. Probably trying to carry some men somewhere for some deployment. But that pickup is the pickup that is signed with Deputy Inspector General of Police, Colonel Nelson Freeman. And the code name is Unit 102. So Nelson Freeman is already here. He's already in the building. And so they came to carry some men within this particular pickup. So they are calling some officers. Apparently they want to carry them somewhere for deployment. This is how it looked like here this morning at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. So okay, thanks so much for watching. We have to go off, and we will still be around. We come on as soon as we notice. But let's show you how before we go off, let's show you how the main entrance looked like this morning. Let's just show you how the main entrance looked like, so you can see. This morning, officers are still deployed here. So you see, this is it. This is how it looked like this morning. This is how the main entrance of the Liberia National Police looked. So thanks so much for watching. The name is George Cooper. This is DN News Online Television. We came here this morning to just show you how the headquarters of the Liberian National Police look like this morning. But 5 of the lawmakers from the House of Representatives spent their first night here at the headquarters of the Liberian National Police.